your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Chelsea Monet with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. With recent school shootings around the country, local school districts are taking steps to keep your children and their staff safe. The El Dorado School District announcing it's implementing new protocols that promote safety and adding new concealed weapons detection systems at the entrance of every school in the district. This announcement comes after a gun was found on campus last week. The student safety measures include securing classroom doors during instructional time and identifying welcome guests with official visitor passes from the office. The concealed weapons detection system is a wire-free system that automatically screens people for mass casualty mental threats. Once the detection system is delivered and installed, there will be a system located at each school entrance as well as school-sponsored events.
A very neat system where the students just kind of walk through it. It picks up handguns. You know, if it's something that we can afford, then why not do it? And so the board felt the same way, and so we are purchasing that. It's being built in Italy. It's a really sophisticated system, and it will be here in about 8 weeks.
We'll be sure to keep you updated on when that concealed weapons detection system comes in, on air and online at myarklamiss.com. A Monroe mother is behind bars after her toddler was found walking alone near an intersection. The Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office says this happened at the corner of Colonial and West Elmwood Drive. So on Sunday, suspect Aloria Dickerson told authorities she was at a friend's house, but someone was watching her kids. But deputies soon found out that she also had a 1-year-old who was home alone. Dickerson is now being charged with 2 counts of criminal abandonment and interfering with a law enforcement investigation. Well, the Morehouse Parish Sheriff's Office needs your help finding a missing girl. 15-year-old Tamaya Wilson was last seen on September 5th. She's 4'6" and weighs about 160 pounds. Deputies believe she could be in the Monroe area. Please call that number on your screen if you have any information. Well, Drax has donated supplies to help Monroe's Esther Gallo Community Garden better serve the area. The public garden is a collaborative space for seniors at Booker T Senior Village and children at Roy Neal Schelling Elementary School. The space provides them with an opportunity to grow seasonal vegetables while giving them a space to socialize and connect. Some of the items donated by Drax include wheelbarrows, garden composters, and a variety of gardening tools. Well, the University of Arkansas saving energy in more ways than one, thanks to a new solar panel program. The solar panel farm will be about 25 acres and will be located in Nashville, Arkansas. According to school leaders, the panels will save the university $3.1 million in energy costs and cut down on the school's current greenhouse gas emissions.
I think the main takeaway is that this project reduces risk, saves money, and the icing on the cake is that we get carbon out of the atmosphere, and it's good for the state of Arkansas.
Bowles says they expect the solar panel farm to be complete by late 2023.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather from the most experienced meteorologist in the Ark-La-Miss, Jared Floyd.
Pretty quiet afternoon all told, but the warming trend is pretty much the only thing to talk about in our forecast in the short term. Again, if you have outdoor plans, things that need to be getting done, yard work or anything outdoors really, farmers, if fields need to be harvested, if you're pouring concrete and you need a couple days for it to dry, things of that nature, it's smooth sailing for much of this week. With daytime highs back in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees today, some spots could still stay in the mid 80s, but really just depends on location. Lows tonight falling back generally in the low to mid 60s. Could still see some upper 50s, but again, it just depends on winds. Most of us will be clear skies and elevation, and winds and things of that nature will probably have a strong bearing on where we land in terms of overnight lows tonight. Not a lot of rhyme or reason to who's in the 50s and who's in the 60s. Either way, it should be a very pleasant night. And as we go through the rest of this week, this was probably the coolest morning that we've seen, and the warming trend continues. Daytime highs back in the low into the 90s Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Morning lows climbing into the upper 60s to low 70s. And while the low 70s usually indicate an increase in low-level moisture, it doesn't really point to rain chances, just an increase in cloud cover as we head toward the upcoming weekend. So again, outdoor plans, all systems go. But again, above normal, 90s not unheard of for September.
Well, that's it for your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. NBC News Daily continues.